I only have 3 months to dunk a basketball because I'm trying to dunk by the end of August. But this last month has been like a roller coaster. And somehow it started at a Chipotle on a Monday. Now this Monday started like any other. I went to get a lift, I had a jump session right after, and at night I went to play some pickup basketball. But then I felt something in my stomach. I was just hungry, so I decided to get some Chipotle. I got the regular rice, beans, guac, cheese, and like 3 pieces of chicken. Yeah, Chipotle needs to start doing better. But right after I finished eating, I felt another thing in my stomach. This time it wasn't hunger because I just ate. But Chipotle be messing everybody's stomach up, so I thought nothing of it, went to sleep. Next day, I'm fine. Do my training, and then I made my first questionable decision. I went to eat Chipotle again. But this time, my stomach was fighting back a lot harder. So I did the only thing I could, go to sleep and hope it gets better tomorrow. Spoiler alert, it didn't end up happening. Now the next day, I was supposed to get a lift in, but my stomach was not having it. So for the first time in over a year, I had to skip my workout. But just like that Chipotle, it didn't sit right with me, so I made my second questionable decision and went to have a jump session that same day. Yeah, I have no idea what I was thinking. I thought I had the mama mentality, but... And it may have been the worst jump session ever because I was barely touching net. So now the plan was to rest the next couple of days so that on Monday I could have a full workout. But nothing ever really goes according to plan, right? So I end up spraining my ankle. No one to really blame but me this time because I made my third questionable decision by going to play pickup on Saturday when I was supposed to be resting. And so all of Sunday, I had to do exercises for my ankle to make sure that it was ready for my workout on Monday. And now it's time for my workout on Monday, and my stomach and ankle isn't 100%. So you can only imagine how this went. I ended up jumping higher. And I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't have believed in myself. But I decided to test my standing vert that day, and it just so happens that I broke my previous record. It's time I measure my vert again. Oh, hey, we beat it on the first attempt. Oh. Oh. But my running jump was a lot lower and I was inconsistently touching rim, but I only was able to do it off my left leg. So now we got the good and the bad. And in the very next jump session, I wasn't just touching rim. I was touching rim with my right foot and left foot. So that's improvement. There was a noticeable difference between this workout and the one on Monday. And now I'm hyped and all I want to do is keep working. But then I made my third or fourth. Honestly, I lost count. I made another questionable decision by deciding to go to a yoga class on my one off day. And only I could end up hurting my back. Pause. After one yoga class. Ah! Ah! At this point, the biggest obstacle that's going to stop me from dunking is myself.
You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
And there's been a lot of ups and downs, but then the very next week, my stomach started to feel a little better, my ankles started to feel better, and my back wasn't hurting no more. Pause. And on the very last dunk session of the week, I finally was able to touch rim off my 2-foot approach. Unfortunately, I only did off left, right. Right, left is still coming, but it's improved so much. And so at the beginning of the month, I went from barely touching rim and dealing with so many different pains to at the end of the month, I'm getting my fingers over the rim. And honestly, that's some crazy improvement. And if we keep progressing like this, I don't see a reason why we can't dunk by the end of August.